Hello guys, I got my 2 cents for you. If you've been following the Friday the 13th game, you know what happened with the lawsuit. I mean the rights suit between Cunningham and Miller. Ugh. It's affected the game in perhaps the worst possible way. Now, this may be a big what to do about nothing. This whole issue may get resolved fast for all we know, then again it may not. But because of the rights suit, they can't upload anything. They can't release any new DLC, any new content. In the game's in a holding pattern. It's been struck a serious wound and it may or may not recover. The developers have mentioned they're going to keep the servers up as long as possible, and they still want to go ahead with dedicated servers, which, as much as I want dedicated servers, I think they're making a mistake, because that's going to be more expensive to run, I'm sure. If I'm wrong and it's cheaper, then it's the right move, but without being able to release any new content, like paid content, like kill packs, clothing packs, emotes, they can't even release that. It's so ridiculous. The game can't make any money, and with no new content being released, people are going to sadly lose interest, and it's a shame, because this is such a fun game. But what my point is, for my 2 cents, whenever there's a legal battle over rights like this for a character or a franchise, the fans are always the ones that lose. The fans who y'all's franchises live, breathe, and die on. We are the ones that wind up losing because of y'all's bottomless greed. Personally, if I was the judge, I'd be like, y'all two have the equal rights to the franchise. So, we may have up to 5 to 8 months left of life in the game because of this. Because of a stupid legal dispute that should have been solved in October of last year, but keeps getting dragged out. Now, Miller may or may not have been a work for hire. The truth is, we are never going to know the truth. Even if the court sides with him, we'll never know the truth. That being said, it's still for the courts to decide. But in the meantime, this game and the killer puzzle game are kind of at a holding pattern. They can't do much. They can't add new content. And it's a shame. It's kind of like a few years ago when Marvel stopped doing Fantastic Four comics because Fox has the rights to the films, and Fox spit out a piece of garbage movie just to keep the rights going. You want to know who really lost with those two exchanges? The Fantastic Four fans. Same thing here. Now, I do want to say, and I have no illusions anyone at Gun Media or illfonic is going to see this. But that being said, hold on a minute. That being said, I would like to say to Gun Media, illfonic, and especially Wes Keltner, thank you for this amazing game. Thank you for the awesome experiences, whether playing it myself or watching my friend Pop Culture Cast live stream the game. I've had a lot of great memories attached to this game, and if the servers cut out tomorrow, I got my money's worth hundreds of times over. And you guys put so much attention to detail in this game, and your passion comes through in the game. You even gave us more free content than most AAA developers ever do. EA hasn't given this much free content in 50 games, and if they had made this game, it wouldn't have the same care, attention to detail, and love put in it, and it would be pay to win. You want the thick skin perk? You're gonna have to pay for it. You want legendary perks? You'd probably have to pay to randomly roll for a legendary perk. Y'all gave us so much for free, and all you ever charged was kill packs, clothing, and emotes, which we were glad to give you the money because you were so good to us. So, thank you very much, and if it gets to be too much of a hardship, as much as I love the game, and this may be an unpopular statement, but please shut the servers down before you let it drive you out of business. The gaming industry needs you guys too much. You have showed the AAA developers they're not the only game in town and there's a better way. Developers like you, the people behind Dust and Elysian Tale, and the people behind Shovel Knight. Y'all are the future of the gaming industry, and I hope one day y'all really do upsert these AAA developers. Now, just keep up the good work. If the game does have to end for you, don't make this your final chapter. Make it a new beginning. And as for us, the servers are still up. We can still play and have fun till it takes down. So y'all know I'm going to continue to play my old, hillbilly Jason that's got to get up to go to work in the morning, but can't sleep because of this loud partying. The Jason that would gladly call out from work if they just invite him to the party. I mean, Jason don't want to get up and go to work anyhow. Jason's got to work retail, and y'all don't know horror till y'all work Walmart. Having to cut my power box because y'all stealing my electricity and my bills don't pay themselves. I'm going to do that until the servers are pulled, and I love doing stuff like that. I developed just this funny character when I play Jason, and I love encountering Jasons like that, and I like it even more when the players react and respond to it. Like, one time I was doing the character, and after the match was over, you always see an animation of Jason walking away, either whether it's Roy walking or Jason walking into the cabin, and I was Roy this time, and one of the other players said, well, I know where he's going to pay his bills. So what I'm getting at is we can still have a blast with this game, and if it is the end for the game, let's make sure this game goes out with a bang. Because this is a fun community. There's a reason I keep going back to play this game online, and I don't typically play Halo or something like that online. It's more fun. Yeah, there's some jerks, but it's some of the best just people I've ever played with on an online format. And anyway, ranting and reminiscing aside, I hope this gets resolved soon for Gun Media and illfonic, and whenever something like this happens, us fans are the true losers, because I guarantee you, if it takes years for this to resolve, then the game's gone, it's kaput, and if EA or someone like that buys it, it's not going to have care, attention to detail, nothing put in it. It's going to be full of microtransactions. It's not going to be fan-made. It's not going to feel like an authentic product. And it's going to be horrible. So, again, Gun Media, illfonic, don't let this be your final chapter. Let it be a new beginning, please. Thank you for everything you've done. You have a lifelong customer in me and countless others that have enjoyed your game, and that's all I got to say. Any thoughts, comments? Just like, share, comment, subscribe behind, dislike. Tell me how I'm stupid because I don't like Dead by Daylight or something, but over and out.